everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new on my channel, I'm Jenny. Currently I live in Taiwan, so today I would like to share with you about how I arrange my budget here in Taiwan and how much I spend here in Taichung city where I stay. Taichung is quite a beautiful city. It's a very modern and developed city. It's the second largest city after Taipei. I really like this city because it's balanced and it's not that expensive as it is to live in Taipei. The cost of the apartments here is also lower than it is in Taipei. Me and my boyfriend decided to choose this city and we moved here from China because the quality of life here is very good. So we decided to start and try a new life here in Taichung. Most of the expenses I'll mention in this video is an average of one person. I will also divide them into different parts, and yeah, let's get into the video. I rent a room here in Taichung and the room is not that big. It's only enough for 1 or 2 people. It doesn't have any kitchen. It only has the balcony and it has the bathroom. If you want to rent a bigger apartment, it might definitely have a kitchen. This room is just enough for a student or for somebody who would like to come here for a short period of time and maybe travel around the island. The cost of this room is 5,000 NTD per month. And when you rent an apartment or a room here in Taiwan, you need to pay in advance for 3 or for 6 months. And we pay here for 6 months in advance. And the rent pay is 30,000 NTD. There are also additional fees such as utilities. There is a public electricity which is 600 NTD per 6 months, water fee 600 NTD per 6 months, and the management fee which is 1,800 NTD per 6 months. There is also a fee for the electricity which comes usually every 2 months, and the fee is about 2,000 NTD. If it's summer and it's very hot, you need to use the AC, and with the AC it might be a little bit higher than 2,000 NTD. Another good thing is that Wi-Fi is included into the rent pay, so no need to pay the additional fee for the internet. We came here to study Chinese and we are currently on a student visa and we don't have any scholarships. That's why we have to pay our own school fees every 4 months. They divided them into spring, summer or autumn and winter seasons, and the fee for 4 months is 36,000 NTD per person. I find it a little bit expensive because we need to pay for 4 months, not for 6 months. But another good thing is that we have an advantage of being here longer and we have enough time to be learning more about the culture and travel around the island. There is also a medical insurance fee which is usually every 3 months, and 1 month costs 300 NTD and need to pay for 3 months which is 900 NTD. Our teacher usually helps us to get the insurance and she gives us the receipt, so we pay through our school. Because I don't have a kitchen at the moment and I'm not able to cook much and I only have the gas stove where I can cook something quick and easy, I do groceries only twice per month. Every time when I do groceries I spend only 1,000 NTD. I like eating home food and I go to the local markets or sometimes I go to the supermarkets and I buy such things as vegetables, fruits, chicken, rice, bread, milk, water and stuff like that. I might spend about 2,000 NTD per month because I only do groceries 2 times. During the week, I eat at inexpensive places. There are so many restaurants around. You can find easily any meal that you want. The popular meal that they sell here is called bento. Bento includes different type of vegetables here and some rice. Also, people here like eating soup, noodles or dumplings, which I can eat during the week too. And sometimes I go to a school cafeteria, which might be a little bit cheaper than restaurants around the place where I stay. I usually spend about 250 NTD per day when I eat lunch and dinner. Breakfast I prefer to eat at home. I usually eat just eggs or bread and something just simple like oats. Household goods and toiletries I also buy almost every month. I buy in not so expensive stores and not in a big shopping malls because there are more expensive there. I just go to buy in some small shops where they sell lots of different stuff, and toiletries there are very cheap. I spent about 500 NTD when I buy things like tissue, shower gel, soap, shampoo, and etc. The advantage of being a student here in Taichung is that you are able to get a free public transportation within 10 kilometers. If you go above 10 kilometers, the cost might be about 5 or 10 NTD. I spent less than 100 NTD per month for the transportation because it's just for free and I don't have to pay much. I just swipe the card and move around the city. Since I came to Taiwan, I didn't do a big shopping because I already came with a lot of clothes and I have all seasons clothes. I didn't have any needs in buying many clothes. I usually just go to buy something what I need. For example, when I run out of something, it might be some cosmetics or self-care stuff, and I spent 2000 NTD per month. I could spend more for shopping if I didn't control myself because there are so many beautiful things. But for now, I just try to control my budget because of the other expenses that I have, and I don't do shopping that often as I used to do it before. On Saturday and Sunday, most people like going out here, and I noticed that a lot of people don't like staying at home and they always move and go somewhere and do some different activities. We also like and we prefer to be going somewhere on weekends, and we can go to see our friends or go to the mountains, maybe go to a new restaurant, maybe go to a different city. If we stay within Taichung city, we might spend about 1000 NTD per day, but it all depends on the activity we do. If we just maybe go to a good restaurant, we might spend even more than that, or if we just walk around the city, we just spend less than 1000 NTD. All depends on what we do, and it's usually not when we are going to travel. We have not been able to travel to many places yet because mostly we were very busy with other things during the week, and the only time when we have is Saturday and Sunday to explore and move to a different city. When we go to another city, we go in the morning and come back in the evening. If we decide to stay in a hotel, it will cost higher. For example, the rent in the hotel might be about 1500 NTD per night, plus transportation fees and the food. For us, because we are 2 people, we usually spend about 5000 NTD when we go somewhere for 1 or 2 days. There are also some extra expenses that might happen every month. For example, need to buy some medicine, some maybe vitamins, or I might need some other supplies. I usually just keep 1000 or 2000 NTD for extra expenses. A single person estimated monthly costs in Taichung are up to 20,000 NTD. It's possible to spend less than 10,000 NTD, but it might limit you on going to some places and doing certain type of activities. For example, traveling. You might not have enough money to be traveling much around the island, maybe just visiting a few spots for a short period of time. As I know, there are a lot of students who get about 10,000 NTD per month, and they spend less than that because they eat mostly in the school cafeteria, or they don't have to pay for the school fees, for the dorm, and the only expenses that they have is maybe food and their own needs. So it all depends on you and depends on the person, depends on the lifestyle. Please guys, let me know how much you spent if you live in Taichung or in any other city here in Taiwan. Also, I really would like to know an average for a person, such as a foreigner or a Taiwanese person. I'm really curious to know how much Taiwanese person might spend and how much a foreign person might spend, because foreigners usually don't know so many things as locals do. because maybe locals know a lot of nice places to go and eat somewhere cheaper, which we don't know. Please guys, leave in the comments any tips of saving up some money, or just share with us about your own experience of living here in Taiwan. And I hope this video was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments if you like it, and thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next videos. Bye!